Greetings, my fellow humanitarians and my citizens of the planet Earth, my humans and humanoids. Listen, let me reiterate a few things for y'all, just so we have some clarity on a lot of shit. First of all, I made a comment. You see, I always self-reflect. That's how you know I'm who I am. So, I self-reflect on things that I say and do in many multiple ways. But anyway, that's long story short. Did this here. I made a comment about motherfuckers being retarded. Now let's get clear on what the spelling or the spell of retarded means in the English language. It means to have a disability or to be against something. Like, for example, fire retardant clothing. Waterproof clothing would be water retardant. Make sense now? Where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? So now, no criticism to my real special people that have gifts that are unequivalent to what normal people have and abilities that normal people don't have. I'm not insulting them. They're special people. We're all special people in our own little way. And a person that's born with a disability based on DNA, whatever the case may be, I love y'all. You're still God's creation. God's creation is exactly that. At the end of the day, God got trees. That's his children. Grass, fleas, grasshoppers, snakes. All of creation is God's children. Y'all just special because you have all of creation in you, in existence. Even the universe, stars and everything, exists within you. That's the problem. God wanted to experience a spirituality in a human body and a loving experience. And instead, you gave God the complete opposite, which was not to experience oneself and to know what oneself felt like and to be able to be intimate with oneself. You gave the complete opposite. You made it about yourself and not about the Creator. And we're all of the Creator and all of creation, and everything in creation is connected. So when you go against the natural universe and you form your own verse within multiverses, which the multiple verses that you decided to come up with don't fit within none of them. They cause disarray and disorder to all of them. The multiverses, the universe, y'all only motherfuckers that go against the grain. And not in this dimension. Other dimensions as well. But never mind that. Let's address this. I love all of God's creation. All of. Not just a little bit. Not just the pretty shit. The ugly shit. The big shit. The small shit. The women. The men. The transgenders. The gays. The straights. All of it. Like, be fruitful and multiply. That part. See, the problem is, y'all keep having a shared experience when you're supposed to have an individual experience and bring back information. So now what you're doing is you're bringing back information to the Father that the Father doesn't use, doesn't need, and is useless because the Father already knows what that information feels like. The Father already knows about your pain, your suffering, your sorrows, your hurting, your begging, your pleading. You know what the Father don't get? The intimate part, the loving part, the caring part, the cherishing part, the loyal part. None of y'all are loyal to your Creator. You're loyal to everything that you co-create. You're not even loyal to yourselves. Let me explain something to you. I'm going to make this real clear. What good does it mean for creation and God to accept you when you don't accept creation or God? That's like, what good does it mean to have love for someone, but not express it towards that person, but someone else, while that person expresses it towards you? What does it mean to drink from a river that never will be filled again by you, but by the Creator? The least you can do is give something back to the Creator. And since you won't, the Creator will force you to cry, just to give back. When you should be crying tears of joy and happiness, instead you cry tears of sorrow and grief. But you still gonna get that water back, because everything is water. That's the truth. That's the knowing. God is consciousness. God is spirit. God is water. You are water. I am water. We're in water. We consume water. And we disrespect the fuck out of water. And there's a reason why Michigan has the purest water. You're looking at that motherfucker. So at the end of the day, as long as you drink water, I deserve a lot more respect than what the fuck y'all been giving me. And at the end of the day, y'all want to prove yourself and y'all all stuck on this sexuality and shit. I didn't come for that. I came for behaviorism. Behaviorism. Where's your mind at? Are you stuck in it? Where's your heart at? Are you leading by that and not using your mind? Are you locked in? Or are you tapped out? Are you out of whack? Are you imbalanced? Do you need your tune up so you can be tuned in? Those are the things I care about. Dicks, pussies, sex, how good, how big, how much, money, jobs, cars, clothes, jewelry, fame, fortune. Give a fuck about none of that. God would be the biggest narcissist of all. Think about it. All around us and in us and everything else. And once you pay attention, you'll acknowledge him and see him everywhere. Even on time as he rhymes. Because God is harmonious. You're counterproductive. Counterproductivity is not harmonious. Aren't you tired of being stuck in an infinite cycle? Don't you want to know and experience what eternal is like? Huh? Wouldn't you love to expand and live a longer, fuller, healthier life that money couldn't put a price on? Those things. Do you realize you kill trees for money and those same trees hang you still to this day? And it don't give a fuck about your color or your nationality or your race or where you live at. You go out the way for money. You go out on a limb, literally, for money. And it's funny because white folks weren't the only ones that hung people from the trees. Everybody used to hang everybody from trees. And if you ever took the time to touch a tree and take a tree's pain away like I do, and exchange that tree's pain with happiness and love and joy, and fill it with what it used to be made with, like I do, that pain would probably kill you, make you commit suicide, once you realize how much pain just a simple tree goes through. And it does everything it's supposed to do. Comes, goes, cleans the air, provides life, don't complain about shit. If it could, half you niggas be dead like Lord of the Rings in this bitch. Yeah, we just had the ring too. I said that for a reason. Lord of the Rings in this bitch. So, with my universal flow, it's time to say I love all of God's creation. But if you don't love God back, and God's creation, and God, the Creator, and you keep separating me, well, when you remove the founder from the foundation, or you remove the foundation and the founder of the foundation, the family fails, the building fails, children fail, pretty much existence fails. You haven't made it into life yet. The Bible is the book of the existence. It's basic instructions before leaving existence. Why? because you're going into the Lamb's book of life. Y'all like to crack jokes about me being a lamb, but don't forget that I got a book of life to write, and I won't be serving time like behind bars. That will be the prisoners of war that's going into them camps for being terrorists. So if you don't want to be on that terrorist list, somebody better stop and come give me some real live pussy. That's number one. Number two, nah, keep that shit. Just come and give me the real live you. Pussy come with the package. You know what it is. That part. Immortal. Ancient. Love. When I destroy shit, it's from a place of love, not hate. I feed off of that. That's what makes me great. One.